welcome to the party. Today I'll be going over 5 useful steps on how to throw a good party. If you guys want to follow along with the invitations that you guys received earlier, it will help you out. Follow along here in this book I have made of party planning. So in the first step, as you guys can see, it's going to be planning, timing, and planning. You want to make sure that when you're throwing a party that you take time to plan. Because planning a party, if you don't plan a party, it can lead to stress, it can lead to guests not being able to attend at such a short notice, or even worse, having to cancel your party. So you want to make sure that you also set your date, but keep other dates as different options just in case your best friend can't make it, or you have to change it because of course you can't have a party without them. But also keep in mind, you don't want to be that person that always changes the party date. Then you're going to be known as the person that always cancels the party. So you don't want to do that. So remember, that's the party and planning. Now the next step is going to be your theme. Now remember that not all parties have themes, so you don't have to have a theme for your party. It could just be a simple get together with your friends or your family. So for example, here I have chosen to have a Halloween theme party, and as you can see, I'm going to have lots of Halloween decorations and costumes and scary music, and of course tons and tons of candy for the Halloween trick-or-treaters and a few refreshing drinks for my friends. Now the third step that you guys can see is going to be your guest list and your location. You want to make sure that the people you're going to invite are going to fit the place that you're going to throw your party at. You don't want to shove people in too many places, into a very small place. Now I have a small home, so my maximum of people that are going to fit comfortable are going to be 12. But since I'm only going to invite friends and family, my list is only of 9 people, which are going to be perfect for this small home. Now, one thing I also like to be very clear about is where they're going to park. I like to point out and maybe make signs saying like you can park here, because you don't want your best friend's car being towed because they parked in your neighbor's yard or in front of it. And also, make sure that you're clear about your location and letting them know where your house is and everything by setting out balloons and letting them know where the party is. So being accurate about these things leads me to my next point, which is going to be your invitations. Now, something that I picked up on tinyprints.com, things that you should know this year, is leaving vital information from your invitation could lead potential guests to be confused. So you want to make sure that you're not leaving out the name, the date, the time, the location, and contact information just in case your guests get lost. So you want to make, this is very important information. Plus, sending out invitation gives out a heads up to your guests, letting them know that you're going to have a party. It builds excitement, anticipation, and them being ready and excited for your party. Now the next thing was going to be your shopping list. Now when you're doing your shopping list, some very good advice I picked up from Manila.com from 7 budget-friendly partying tips is avoid overspending on unnecessary items by drafting a concrete plan. And once you have a list of things that you're going to need for your party, have a realistic estimate of how much everything will cost. So for example here, I like to make 2 different lists. One list of things that I'm going to buy maybe 2 or 3 weeks in advance, and then a list of things that I'll probably buy the day of the party or the day before the party. Because nobody's going to buy ice 2 weeks or 3 weeks in advance. We're going to put it out, And then make sure you price your items and set yourself a budget list. A budget. That way it could, you can see how much everything is going to cost, and then you're like, oh, I went over my budget. You can take some things out or add some things. So make sure that you do that. It will save you time, it will save you money, and of course easy decision making. Now, take a deep breath. All the hard parts are over. It's going to bring you to your last step, which is the day of your party. The day of your party, you want to make sure to be ready an hour earlier. This gives you time to prepare for, take it all in and look at your party and see that you have done a good job. Pat yourself on the back, pour yourself a little shot, give you a little happy dance. And so you're ready an hour earlier, and you're having your guests come in, and what you want to do is be a good host. So I picked up some advice on being a good host. You want to make introductions, keep the party going, and keep the energy of your party, and make sure that you take a breath and enjoy the party. One thing I personally like to do is show my guests where the trash can and the restrooms are. It makes cleaning up very easily later on, and plus you don't have everybody asking you where the restroom is. So, and of course, enjoy your party. So remember, guys, to take time to plan your party, choose your theme, set your location according to your guest list, and your invitation and your shopping list your items, and of course, enjoy the party. So I hope that these steps helped you guys plan your next party next time, and I hope that you guys can use these steps. Thank you for coming to my party, and I will leave you guys with some treats. Thank you.